Hi, welcome to this description of an Arduino application where we will revisit the digital input-output um, functionality of the Arduino. So here we are going to read and write digital values to and from the Arduino. So here is a very typical application. As you can see, our hardware, we are still going to use the buzzer. The difference between this application and the previous application that you saw is that the buzzer is now going to be used as a digital output rather than an analog output in the previous case. So we are going to use a tilt sensor. A tilt sensor uh, is basically something like a reed switch or a mercury switch. So by tilting it to a particular angle, contact is made, or when you tilt it to the opposite direction, uh, the contacts are disconnected. So therefore, that acts like an on-off switch. So a typical application is you can use this tilt sensor to interface your Arduino as a simple, let's say, uh, gaming input, uh, where the position of your uh, tilt sensor determines if you are balanced or not balanced, just in the case of a Wii, um, you know, um, Wii game. So the schematic and the sketch is shown on the right. As you can see, we have the buzzer, which is connected to a digital pin, and similarly a reed switch or a tilt sensor is connected to another tilt uh, to another digital switch. So as we know that the mercury tilt is connected to pin 9, and it behaves like a digital input, and the buzzer is connected to pin 8 and will behave as a digital output. So the setup function determines or describes the input output um, modes of the pin. And as you can see here again, in the previous case, as we were checking for uh, the status of the switch, now you try to digitally read the status of the mercury tilt, whether it is tilted up or tilted down. So if the contact is made, then the buzzer goes on, and again if the contact is not there, then the buzzer is turned off. So here is our hardware setup. As you can see, again we are using our brick. We have a tilt sensor, so you can see there is your mercury ball. So whenever the mercury ball is on the left, so the contacts are not made here and the switch is open. So when the tilt switch is tilted towards the right, and then you can see the mercury will go in contact with these two pins and complete the connection, and thereby a switch connection is made. And now we are using gain breakout boards and the buckle adapters to connect our sensors. So these can be treated as sensors. This is a tilt sensor, and this is again our output device like a buzzer, are connected to our shield with buckle adapters, and that is your Arduino hardware. Now we see um, the demo. The compilation and uploading is very similar to the ones we have seen earlier, so we will skip with the compilation and the uploading process from this application onwards.